This week on McCarran Autobody.
You mean to tell me a stripper stole your car?
A stripper stole my car.
Turned out pretty good.
Yeah, dude. Looks a lot better than it did before. Just bring it in.
Seconds change lives and millimeters matter. Consistent quality repairs just don't happen. I have help. I'm Jerry, this is my shop, and this is what we do. Hey, Terry, did you get that car done yet? The Hillbilly Repairs.
Got the radio on.
This is good side. He can hear on that side.
We always got to deal with Terry.
Jerry, to the office. You have a customer waiting.
Good morning.
Morning.
How was your weekend?
Good, good.
Man.
Good. Dale, got some rest?
Mm-hmm.
What were you and Terry arguing about?
He's old.
That's it. We figured that. Okay. Anyway,
He's inexperienced.
what's that?
Nothing.
Terry, you had the GMC this week. Got hit in the rear, so it's got some good damage on it. Dale, you got a Mazda? That one was hit in the rear also. John, we got an interesting one. This one's really interesting. It's a theft recovery, and it has a great story behind it. Nicole, Mr. Pittman's coming in, and we're going to go over, show him how we're going to get rid of the minor imperfections in the deck lid and hood.
I Googled that. That doesn't work.
No, don't.
It's a word, really.
No.
Had a very interesting email. The guy emails me and he says he wants a quote to repair his car. And he said, call me. And he gave me his number, 325-025, but he spelled it out. 3, T-H-R-E-E, 2, T-W-O. Instead of 0, he goes O. How do you spell O in a phone number? It seemed a little odd, do you think? Like O, 0, it should be, how do you spell O? Anyway, that's our week, so get after it.
You just wanted to see if you were smart enough to figure it out.
Well, yeah. Oh.
All right.
Morning, Cheryl.
Good morning.
What do you got for me?
I've got some notes here for you. I need a photo of that headlamp for warranty or they
Okay.
won't pay it. Customer came in, wants to go over the vehicle before we start it. And then this gentleman came in looking for a job, doesn't have much experience, but wanted to talk to you.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so what happened here?
Well, Jerry, I was at the local strip club down the street here. I was having a few drinks with my friends and I got a little too drunk and one of the girls asked me, hey, let me see your keys, you're looking a little drunk. And I was like, oh, she's just making sure, you know, I don't drive drunk. So I start sobering up a little bit and I go outside, we're gonna call a taxi to get home and I see my car's not there. I'm like, well, what the heck, you know? Where's my car?
You mean to tell me a stripper stole your car?
A stripper stole my car.
Holy
Telling
cow.
the police about it and sharing with my girlfriend the fact that I was even at the strip club and she didn't even know about it. Let alone tell her that the stripper stole my car. I felt like a complete jackass.
Oh my God. Well, I guess my question would be, do you have any advice for someone in the future to run into something like this? How would they handle that?
You know what? Don't drive drunk. Definitely don't drive drunk, but also never, ever hand your keys to a stripper.
I've had 3 martinis off the radio. Do you want me to continue to say it?
What? Can't hear you.
And on that note, headphone time.
Headphone time. Let the singing commence.
Yep.
All right, Tara, we got this one that came in this morning. She got rear-ended and
No kidding.
yeah, so we're gonna have to replace the gate and the bumper. So she got popped pretty good. So take a look at
Okay, well, you got. See if I can get.
got some structure damage in here.
You're gonna need a reinforcement. You got a reinforcement coming?
Yes.
Okay, deck lid. I think we're. You know what?
You can fix that, can't you?
Yeah, I can. What, this?
Yeah.
50 hours.
Everything can be 50.
Why? Dale gets everything at 50.
Oh, we'll put a new one on there.
We're probably going to have to replace this. So I'll get it apart and get that off and let you know right away so we can get one before it gets too late in the process. Okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right. And then you got time all in here, right? Right, for all that. All right, we're good.
All right, Dale, you didn't work this weekend, and I got some stuff I need you to take care of. So, where were you this weekend anyway?
I was at home slacking.
Well, now you got double time now. Steaming this morning, we're going to replace the bedside, we're going to replace the bumper. I want you to be careful because it's pushed it right into the tailgate, so we need to pull this out first,
Okay.
and then to get the tailgate open without damaging it. And like I said, a new bedside, tail light, and bumper. And
We doing anything down there or no?
we're just going to refit that. So,
Okay.
all right, well,
All right, I'll get her done.
John, we got to take a look at this one. It's kind of a crazy one. I guess a stripper stole this guy's car, and which I guess you get all the way to Las Vegas. And
From here?
yeah. So
Is it a driver?
they stole. The keys are gone. We've got some. Yeah, we got damage here. Then we got damage in here. That's a good thing to check out. We'll find out.
He doesn't have any more keys to it?
No. And we got damage back here. So we'll have to do a safety inspection. So anyway, that's where we're at with this one.
Stuck the door when they stole it too?
Yeah, we don't know exactly what happened, but the door's all bent out of shape, and we need to replace the fender. So, all right, well, get after it and let me know. Hey Nicole, how's it going?
Good. I do have a question for you.
Okay, what's that?
Where do you want me to put the soft line, and how far over do I need to scuff for the soft line?
Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to just bring the color down to here, and then we're going to run a soft line all the way up over here. So we'll just mask this area, and this will be all masked. So this will just be clear over here, so it'll look like it's never been worked on. So that's kind of our key objective right now.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Thanks. Back in the early 1900s, black was the only color available. The process of painting a car took as long as 40 days. Remember, Henry always said you can have a car any color as long as it's black. This system was used until the mid-1920s. This primer will be dry in a matter of seconds, so we can continue on with the painting process.
Yeah! It's on, Toby!
How does Pizza Plus make a BLT? On a pizza, of course. Introducing the new BLT Specialty Pizza at Pizza Plus. Creamy garlic ranch sauce topped with cheese, ham, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and shredded cheese. Now that's a BLT. Pizza Plus style. The new BLT pizza is just one of 8 specialty combo pizzas served hot and fresh at Pizza Plus. Discover your favorites.
It's our thing. Pizza and wings. Only at Pizza Plus.
I was rear-ended by someone, and I brought it here because this is the place that was recommended. They did such a fantastic job. They guaranteed all their work and made sure they followed up, and they made sure all the work was to my satisfaction. So I was very pleased. And actually, my insurance company didn't use this as a preferential company, but because I was so satisfied, I brought it back, and they're covering it.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door of Sierra Nevada, Reno, 322-4621.
Previously on the best damn Autobody show on TV, Eric found out that a stripper wanted more than a dance.
You mean to tell me a stripper stole your car?
A stripper.
Terry two-stepped his way into our hearts.
And on that note,
Berto gave us the skinny on Terry's new mustache.
He's like, can you tell the difference today? I look younger, like 43. I like, poor guy, he's almost retired.
thank you for coming. I just wanted to let you know we've finished our 64 Le Mans and we've moved on to our next project, which is a 55 Chevy Bel Air. And tell me, how long have you had this car?
Had it for about 15 years.
15 years. Well, Mr. Pittman came in and he just wanted the car painted, just sanded and painted. And when we got into it, we had seen that there's just so much paint on it and there was just so much bodywork. It just wouldn't do this car justice to just paint over it. So we're going to strip the whole car down. We're going to do it right, and the end result's going to be much better. Nicole's going to show you how we take care of all of minor imperfections that you may see. It may look ready to paint, but there's always these little nicks and chips that you'll see when the car is painted. But Nicole will show you how we take care of that stuff. So let's go over there and take a look. This deck lid's pretty much ready to paint. So, but as you see, we had put a guide coat on it and we sanded it one more time.
Yep.
And you can see we've got these small imperfections. Now, what Nicole's going to do is she's going to take a filler, actually a 2-part filler to fill these holes, and then we'll prime it, seal it, paint it, and it's done. And then we're going to wet sand that clear, and we're going to clear coat it. Instead of polishing it, we'll put another coat of clear coat on it and make it look like glass, and it'll be perfect. Perfect's a tough word, very tough word. I don't even like to use it. I'll use very good, sounds better. Hopefully, we can get you out of here sooner than 4 years.
That'd be nice.
Where's all them donuts, man?
Terry ate them all.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. He keeps eating them donuts like that. He's gonna need a wheelbarrow by Christmas.
Yeah, he's
So he
close.
can put his belly in.
Hi, Terry.
Gotta do the wheelbarrow. Cause you know what? He keeps eating donuts like that, it's gonna be big.
Oh, yeah.
He's not a Vern. He's not an Earl. If he's a good boy, it's Dale, but if he's screwing up, it's Toby. So hurry up, Toby. Whenever Dale's welding, we definitely want to keep our distance because he's like a mad scientist. Time to time when we're in the paint booth and we're getting ready to paint a vehicle, we may run into, we may find a ding that we have to fix. It has to be fixed before spray. Instead of taking it all out and finishing in the bodywork, what we'll do is we put the filler on the little ding, and then we'll come in here and we'll wet sand it with the same paper we actually use to dry sand it. It's just that this holds the dust down. You don't want any dust in the paint, but you want to keep it as minimal as possible. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a UV primer on this because different circumstances we'd be out in the shop. We just use a standard primer, and if the primer would be dry in a matter of like half hour to an hour, this primer will be dry in a matter of seconds, so we can continue on with the painting process without holding this up. Okay, what we have here is an actual, it's a DuPont UV primer surfacer. And the way it works is you put on a couple wet coats, give it a minute. Okay, so we're going to put one more coat on here. All right. And now we just put the UV light on it. You make 4 or 5 passes. Okay, there you have it. Now we let that sit for a minute and it's ready to go. Sand it, shoot it. What's up?
How you doing?
Good seeing you.
Hey, I just want to show you on this Focus. This top color here, this maple, I can match that, but the bottom color, this Regal Antelope, I don't have it. I can special order it. You're looking about a week and a half. It'd be about $60, or I can restripe the whole car. Just leave, do the maple, but change the color on the bottom. You're probably looking about $75 just to go over it. I can do that. That way it'll be complete. You can move it out.
All right, let's redo the whole thing, and then that way we can get it done today.
All right, that sounds good. Yeah, it'll all match and everything. It'll be fine.
Thank you. Right on.
Okay. All right, you bet. Okay. Well, I showed him that on the 2 colors, the top color I could match, the bottom color I couldn't match. So I suggested that we could either reorder the bottom striping on it or else just restripe the whole vehicle. I do it all the time on situations like this where you have the double colors. It just depends on if the customer had it done or they bought it like that. We can just switch the colors around a little bit and keep them basically the same, but maybe a little bit darker, different tone, but the whole car will match. That's the objective. McCarran Autobody is awesome. I've dealt with Jerry for 30 years, and Very reputable company, and they do good work, and Jerry's a great guy.
Well, there you have it. We chose to redo the lower stripe because we need to deliver the car today, and that's the best route to take. $75 versus $60. I think the $75 redoing the whole car is the way to go. In order to replace a bedside panel on a pickup, the bed has to be completely removed from the vehicle to get to the welds and to get to the back side of the panels. It is a noisy process, but it's required to replace an actual bedside. You can remove all the panels and get to the welds. We replace the panel and we prime it and we block sand it, paint it, reassemble, detail it, and you're ready to go. All right, Terry's gonna do some rough pulls on us to get it so we can set it up to put a chain on both sides because it's kind of squished so far that we can't get the chains behind it. So he's just gonna open it up a little bit. You're getting up around 3,000–4,000 pounds of pressure there, so keeping up. What?
I got a beat on it if I'm gonna make it move anymore. Let me go to the other side.
All right, Terry, put some more pressure on there. Get it up to. I'll keep an eye on the pressure, so we can get a chain back there, so we can pull it some more. Okay, you got 3,000 pounds on there. That's good. This particular vehicle is a theft recovery, and there's a procedure to repair it as we got to do a safety inspection throughout the car on top and below. You just don't know until you get it up in the air, and we did find a lot of damage to the suspension, the exhaust, and a lot of the undercarriage parts have damage on it, so we're going to have to get the insurance company on it to do a re-inspect for the additional damage we found. This car being a theft recovery, we didn't have the keys when it was towed in, and we were concerned that we may have to replace the computer along with the keys because they're electronic. And John, you were saying that you were able to read the key.
Yeah, the locksmith said that was only a short window of years where you had to replace the computer and the keys. The newer ones, you can re-wipe the memory on the chips in the computer and then put new codes on it so that a new key will work.
So we saved a lot of money not having to replace that computer because that would have been very pricey.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the customer we have here took his vehicle to another shop which the insurance company recommended, and he was so unhappy with the repair work that he brought it over here, and we're going to be redoing it because of the poor quality work that was done at another shop in town. And Berto's going to be making sure we do a really good job, and this time it's got to be perfect. We've got to make our customer real happy on this one. In 1929, American Paul Galvin, the head of Galvin Manufacturing Corporation, invented the first car radio. The first car radios were not available from car makers. Consumers had to purchase the radios separately with price tags up to $540, which equates to $6,650 today. He said, do not bring your car here. We have a preferred shop. Can they do that?
Well, I don't think that's the question. The question is whether they should do that.
Just bring it in.
Rawr. Did you get the pinholes?
What pinholes?
The right place transforms a moment, elevates every second to unforgettable. It inspires us and reminds us what life is really about. Nakoma is one of these places. This jewel of the Sierra was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright to embody connection with the land, with our closest friends and family, with ourselves. Experience serenity. Discover Nakoma. Live elevated. Visit NakomaGolfResort.com.
You been in an accident? Come down and see us at McCarran Autobody. You just might be on the show. If you've been in an accident, come down and see us at McCarran Autobody. You just might be on the show. In 1914, Pierre S. DuPont invested in a new automobile company, General Motors. The DuPont company would assist the struggling automobile company further with a $25 million purchase of GM stock. In 1920, Pierre S. DuPont was elected president of General Motors.
Earlier on McCarran Autobody, Jerry gets another chance to work on a classic car.
There's always these little nicks and chips that you'll see when the car is painted, but Nicole will show you how we take care of that stuff.
Berto and Dale solved the mystery of the missing donuts.
He's gonna need a wheelbarrow by Christmas. They can put his right in.
And Jerry showed us how paint dries.
Okay, so we're gonna put one more coat on here. All right, and now we just put the UV light on it. You make 4 or 5 passes.
Hello, Curtis here.
Curtis, Jerry here. How are you?
Hey, Jerry, what are you doing?
Working. Hey, I got a question. I have a interesting situation here. A customer comes in the door. She wants to drop her car off, and I asked her if she's going through insurance, and she said yes, she is. I would want to call my agent, and she called her agent, and somebody on the other side said, I don't know if it was her agent or the insurance company, they said, "Do not bring your car here. We have a preferred shop." Can they do that?
Well, I don't think that's the question. The question is whether they should do that and whether they have a legal exposure. Anybody can do anything they want, but that doesn't mean they're following the law. The question is can they do that without violating any of the fair trade practices? What they're doing is called steering, and what they're trying to do is get the customer from your shop to their preferred shop. They may have a lot of reasons for doing that. Their preferred shop may have a lower hourly rate. And in exchange for the lower hourly rate, they may do substandard work. I'm not saying they do, but that's not your shop. And the bottom line is the customer can decide where they want to go. So they can't tell you or tell your customer where to go. The answer to the question is no. They can't legally do it. Whether they can do it and whether they do it, they do. I've seen it before. There have actually been some cases where body shops have sued an insurance company for redirecting business from the body shop that the customer went to and wanted to go to a preferred body shop.
Now, I have a car in here right now where the insurance company told the customer to bring the car to another shop. And now it's here and we're redoing the job that was supposed to have been done right the first time. But anyway, I don't want to have to go through that again for these customers. So I will let them know, and then I'll get back to you.
Well, one of the questions the customer might ask the insurance company is, since you told me to go to this body shop and they didn't do quality work, will you pay for this repair to get it done, to have the work redone up to the standard of care for competent body shops? See if they'll pay for that. They might. They may not, but I mean, if they're going to make the recommendation that you go to shop A rather than shop McCarran, then they should be willing to take the corresponding consequence of their bad referral.
And they will. They've already committed to paying for this repair the second time.
Well, that's why you've been in business a long time. Just keep up the reputation and keep doing good work.
All right, thanks, man.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hey, Jerry.
What?
Jerry.
What's up?
What time you going home tonight?
Why?
Because you got a golf cart that's going to see more airtime than American Airlines jet.
Give me the key.
What key?
Give me the key. Bad, Toby.
Well, if I can't drive it, can I?
No hug. No hug.
Just bring it in. Rawr.
You're sick. Well, here we're removing the reinforcement, which takes the grunt of the crash and a little damage on the inside of the quarter there. Berto's actually tacking the parts to be refinished using a tack rag to remove all the dust. We're using a white sealer on the bumper and on the gate, and then we'll put a white base coat, and then we'll use a urethane clear coat on top of that for protection and durability. The reassembly process is relatively quick, and it's just replacing everything back to the way the factory had started. Okay, we've completed the GMC one day earlier this week. We did replace the gate, the rear bumper, and there was a little inner damage, but it was all done and completed that one day early, and the customer's on his way. They're running a little bit late, but we're going to wait for them.
Good afternoon.
Hi there, Cheryl.
Hi, how can I help you?
Well, you guys work on my cars all the time. I'm Gayla, and this is Jillian, and we're with Amplify Life, and we run recreational camps for people with disabilities, and we're hoping that Jerry might do us a favor and sand and prime some of these bowling pins for us.
Oh, that is awesome. I'm sure we could help you. Let me get Jerry for you. Jerry, to the office. You have a customer waiting. Jerry, to the office.
Hello.
Hi, Jerry. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you. Gayla.
Good to see you.
This is Jillian.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Kind of a weird request, but we're going to be giving bowling pins to local artists, asking them to create something unique that we could feature in our silent auction. And I'm wondering if you can help us by sanding and getting these ready.
Oh, so you're looking for a sponsor?
Yes.
Deal.
Right on.
All right. We do take strange requests, like this, for example, with painting bowling pins. It was an interesting process, but it was fun, and we helped out the community. Did you get a chance to take a look at it?
Yeah, I looked at it when I walked in.
Good deal. Yeah, that's too bad we couldn't before. Yeah, we couldn't find it. They discontinued the bedside, so we did find a used one, and turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it did. Looks a lot better than it did before. Huh?
This is a Mazda pickup, and we put a Ford Ranger bumper on there.
Well, they are Ford Rangers, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. So, because they couldn't get the Mazda bumper, so they said we'll send you a Ford Ranger bumper, and it's the same deal. So,
appreciate all the work you went to.
I appreciate everything.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Right on.
Did you get the pinholes?
What pinholes?
The pinholes that were there.
Some, come on. You want some? Come on. Come here. Come here.
I don't want none, buddy.
Come here.
I don't want none.
5 minutes later.
All right, Jerry.
Well, are you guys gonna get along or get it on?
I don't know, but you know what? I don't like painting over pinholes because nobody's gonna pay me if the job doesn't go away, and I have to redo it again.
I'll pay you with hugs.
I care lots of love, buddy. I don't need it.
Today we actually murdered our first vehicle. This is a Jeep Cherokee, and when you murder a vehicle, you're basically painting everything on the car flat black. Emblems, handles, door cylinders, wheels, tires, lug nuts. The only thing that doesn't get painted is the lights and the glass. Eric comes in and he said he was drinking too much. He was at a strip club downtown, and he gave the keys to a dancer thinking it was the right thing to do, and they stole his car, and he was so bummed and so embarrassed that to make things worse, they totaled the vehicle because there was so much damage in the undercarriage. It doesn't look that bad, but it is there's a lot of undercarriage damage, and this car is going to end up in a carpool. The insurance company's going to settle with him. He'll get a new car. This one will go up for auction, and it'll be parted out, or it may be rebuilt as a salvage title. But it's not that bad. It's just the fear of the unknown is what's really caused this car to be considered a total loss.
Are you ready?
Okay, yeah. Back hook. Come on, guys, let's go home.
Jolly good show.